I didn't talk to him about it, but I just saw his emotion. He was happy. He was excited just to be able to, help out, contribute anything he can.
How do you think he was in terms of somebody who hadn't played for 5 weeks or 6 weeks?
He did a great job. He was confident out there. He commanded the huddle well, and we were happy to have him out there.
John, Brock Bowers is a semifinalist for the Mackey Award. What has he done? What have you noticed him doing this year that has made him so successful so early in his career?
He's made plays all over the field, blocking, catching passes. He's doing a great job, and we're really fortunate to have him.
Is that something that you noticed early on? I guess he was here for spring ball. Did you, see that early on that you thought he was going to be an impact player?
Yeah, definitely. He made plays in the spring, and summer 7-on-7s he made plays, and he continues to do so.
What's he like off the field?
He's one of my best buddies. I don't know. He's just a good dude all around. He's nice. He works hard. He does well in school. Yeah.
What would you say about the Tennessee rivalry? John Kirby was talking about Georgia having several rivalries. Is there anything unique about this, or do you have any anecdotes?
I'm excited to play. I know it's a huge stadium, 102,000 people, I think it is. It's going to be loud, and I know we're going to prepare hard all week with some crowd noise in the indoor, and we'll be ready.
John, I heard Ben Watson say this weekend, he said he's glad he doesn't play for Georgia now because he didn't think he'd ever get on the field. Talking about y'all's tight end room,
Yeah.
Obviously that's a heck of a compliment from a guy like him. Can you talk about the realities of that and what it's like within that room, the battle for reps, and
Yeah.
maybe it's not a battle, but I mean just the assignment and how much work you get?
Yeah. Maybe not a battle, but just we work hard every single week. 5 of us, Cody, Brett, Darnell, Brock, and I, and so on. Everyone wants to play, and everyone works hard to play, and we do that in practice, and it shows in the games, I think.
Is there anything? What's the interesting part about knowing that your position, you're not just like a walking tight end, there's actual time plays made out for you guys. Does that get into that weekend that you open up? I might get some action.
Yeah, there's plays every week where, on this specific play, you have a good shot at getting the ball if you get the certain look. So it's exciting every week, and we go through practice each week knowing that those plays will come up, and you work hard in practice to be successful in those plays. If you're successful, you're probably going to run them in the game, and if you're not, then you're probably not going to run it. So that's kind of how it works.
We're talking about the Tennessee defense. What have you seen in tape? I know you're just getting into it.
Yeah. I've seen a little bit, got to watch them late Saturday night and a little bit on Sunday when I was over here for workouts. They're returning some starters, and they're big up front, 4-down team, and they fly around all over the field, so it's going to be a tough challenge for us.
Kurt was talking about how offensively, of course, they're very fast, and that also affects things for them defensively, especially teams like that. How does, I guess, from your perspective, how do you think it's going to affect them defensively? Just with how many plays they run, how do you think it's going to work?
I'm not sure. I've seen them run up tempo on offense, so I don't know how that's going to translate to them defensively. Maybe more plays, like you said. So we'll see.
John, are you guys aware of the history that it's been since 1982, since Georgia's had a undefeated SEC season? And if so, how do you compartmentalize that while focusing for the next game?
I was not aware of that, but it really doesn't matter. We're set on Tennessee right now. That's where our focus lies, and we're going to take it one game at a time and go from there. And then once January rolls around, we'll see where we're at.
Yeah, I'm assuming that Brock's stiff arm brought some comments either on the sideline live or since you've seen him film review. Did you see it live and have y'all had a chance to watch it on?
Yeah, I was next to him like 5 yards in.
Yeah.
It was a read play, and they got the look they wanted, so we threw it out to Brock. So I was blocking, and then I turned and I see him throw the stiff arm. I'm like, oh my gosh. But he made a great play, and it was exciting.
Yeah, that cat's kind of different, isn't he? I mean, it seems like, I don't know it, but his 0 to whatever speed seems exceptional, especially for a guy that size.
Yeah, he's a fast player, he's quick, and it showed on that play for sure.
John, you're competing with some really good athletes. How does competing against those guys in practice help you improve as a player?
makes you better. Going against Nolan, going against Nakobe, Channing, you name it. All those guys on defense, they're going to make you a better player. And it's never easier in the games, but the players here are so great at Georgia. So you're battle tested when you get to the game. I feel like. So.
You ever worry about someone throwing it like a battery from the stands and hitting you in the head or something like happened in Tennessee game against Ole Miss earlier in the year?
That's never crossed my mind. No, I didn't see that, but I guess I'll be on the lookout for that.
What a job. You guys have Jordan and Jalen on the goal line there. What the confidence level, I guess, that even adds to what y'all do with those guys in the backfield.
Yeah, loads of confidence. You kind of hear it in the crowd when they run out there. You hear the uproar when they see 99 and what's Jalen Carter's number?
Yeah.
88. Yeah, you hear a loud crowd, and it's exciting. They're huge dudes, and they're gonna roll people up. So.
Excuse me, was joking a while ago that they like to go they get out of some defensive reps, get hang with you guys on offense a little bit. I was wondering if you ever heard any one of those guys kind of lobby for a carry or two here before the year's out.
They have.
Would y'all like to see that?
They have, and I'd love to see it. I know Jordan has mentioned it ever since Jalen got that touchdown last year. I think it was against Tennessee.
Yeah.
So Jordan has mentioned it before. He's like, "Where's my touches?" So I guess we'll have to see.
What makes a crowd? Mark mentioned the Tennessee incident with Ole Miss earlier. What makes a crowd hostile or distracting for a player?
I think it's just how you manage it. If you let it get to you, if you're not locked in on the calls that whoever's that quarterback makes, that could be a way it gets to you. But I think we work on that all week in the indoor with the crowd noise and everything. So we're ready for that.
What's real? What's real about it? How does it help you guys in games?
Yeah, it's 100% real, and I think everyone on the team believes it. It's kind of hard to put it into words like, what it's translating into, but just having love for your teammates around you, and you know that the left tackle, right tackle that I'm next to is going to go 100% on every single play, no matter what it is, and I'm going to do the same. I mean, when you work collectively like that, only success can come.
Is there a teammate whose story you learned that felt a better connection because you didn't realize that they had that kind of going up there?
Yeah, and there's not like one. I've learned so many different stories throughout the off season of players' lives, and what makes them go every single day, what makes them work hard to get to whatever their goals they're chasing. So yeah.
Do you think any of that sprung out of last year? That was such a tough year. Did that, in a way, bring this team a little closer together?
Yeah, I think it kind of started in the bowl game against Cincinnati. The way we handled adversity, the way we, with players out, how we handled that, and we knew the type of team we had and the potential we had, and we just wanted to find something that could bring our team closer. And I think the coaches made that like a focal point for the offseason, and it's brought us success so far.
Was that also kind of reflected in guys like Jordan, Jamari, staying?
Yeah, they have love for this team. There's a reason they came back, and they love it here at Georgia, and they want to do something special.
As a result of that, you think there's a lot of, not to compare it to previous years and say there wasn't leadership in the previous years, but that it's a little bit different, there's more veteran leadership?
Yeah, everyone wants to step up, everyone wants to lead. You have younger guys that want to step up and help out in any way they can. There's really no dragging during practice, and I think that's a big thing. Everyone's excited to go practice every single day on a Monday or Tuesday when we know we have to hit hard, and stuff like that. So.
How would you describe?
Two more questions.
How would you describe Nolan Smith's leadership style?
He's a great leader. He's loud. He's very loud, and he's laughing. He's having a good time. But when it's time to be serious, he's serious, and he does the right thing.
And then as far as the wide receivers, Jermaine and Arian come back and play a lot more last week, and potentially Dom and George as well. How does sort of the return of all those guys potentially help open things up for this passing game?
Anytime you get weapons coming back, it's going to open stuff up because defenses have to prepare for different receivers, different playing styles, different speeds, route runners, etc. So the defenses just have to prepare for that.